around in circles.
What do you mean by that?
Every time I ask you, you say you're working on it.
That's because I'm working on it.
Okay. When will we have it?
I'm working on it.
See what I mean?
I am working on it. I just need to give them some more time.
Jim, I've been hearing these excuses for too long.
Wait a minute, it's not my fault. They need other directors to sign off on it. I have been chasing this for months, trying to get it over the line.
So, when do you see them next?
I'm meeting them this morning. I've been up half the night creating a new presentation for the meeting. And now I'm running late.
Make sure you get the order this time. What about the other contract you said you would get signed?
Oh, that one? It's fallen through.
Jim, it's costing me a fortune to keep you on the road. We need to talk later.
Why have you taken this attitude, all of us?
Jim? 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 Are you there? Can you hear me, Jim? 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 Are you there? Can you hear me, Jim? Jim? Didn't we put a hands-free kit in his car? It's not against the law to use a hands-free phone when you're driving.
Yes, but you were on with him for 10 minutes and you were arguing with him at the time. The police will consider that a distraction.
But that was at the end of the call.
And that's all it takes.
What's in our health and safety policy about using mobile phones on the road?
Nothing. You told me not to worry about it.
So you're the person responsible for fleet and transport activities in the company?
Yes.
And you're the managing director?
Yes.
Well, this is an initial inquiry into the tragic road traffic collision. The investigation's at an early stage, but we have reason to believe that the driver was on their mobile phone at the time, so we need to see your mobile phone policy.
Our drivers all have hands-free kits. There's nothing illegal about that, is there?
Well, let's just say I'll be looking at how you manage your road activities in respect of your drivers and vehicles.
So what exactly do you need to see?
Your policies, your procedures, your risk assessments you have in place. I'll need records showing the vehicle was roadworthy and proof of when it was last checked. Your driving licence and insurance checks. Proof that you've checked your drivers with no medical conditions that would impair their driving. Your mobile phone policy and how you prove that your drivers stick to it. Your driver training records, evidence of how you make your employees aware of what you expect, and your daily safety checks.
They don't have any of this.
There are a number of things that you've asked for that we don't have.
Well, my advice is get me what you do have. The next stage will be an interview at the police station. I'd advise you to consider bringing a solicitor, as it may be an interview under caution.
They're going to be hung out to dry, and rightly so.
Was the vehicle roadworthy?
They should have checked this and kept records.
When was the last time you checked the driver's licence and insurance?
If they'd bothered checking, they'd have seen I had 9 points on my licence.
Also your mobile phone policy and how you ensure your drivers stick to it.
No sentence that I pass can compensate for the loss of a life and the impact on the grieving family. However, in these circumstances, it's quite clear that the company took no steps to manage what is a work activity with the highest degree of risk that can, and has in this case, resulted in the death of an employee. The company has demonstrated a complete disregard by not putting into place safe systems of work that are designed to safeguard their employees and the general public. This goes far beyond irresponsibility and elevates sentencing to a higher level of appropriate sanction. It also sends a clear message to other companies that tragic occurrences such as these will be dealt with in the most severe terms. On count 1 of corporate manslaughter,
If they'd bothered to look at this, they would have seen the seriousness of having to manage driving at work.